Welcome back, Battle Brothers and Sisters, to the continuing adventures of the Slayers. We've got a mission here. Well, not a mission, but we've run into this mercenary company hired by Fardishstead, which is up here. I don't know if this will actually count as a patrol from House Grauval here, but either way, I want to fight some mercenaries, so it should be an interesting fight. I'm assuming it's going to be a pretty easy fight to win. Mercenaries are very swingy. They can have crap gear and weapons or very high level stuff. Their stats in general are pretty good, but I mean sometimes they'll run around with like a padded helmet or something, so they can be pretty easy to kill. The Master Archer is a bit dangerous. Hopefully, normally, if I recall, they have bows, so at least if he does, he won't be able to pierce armor very effectively. But that's why I'm not bringing Sigmund. One of his big things is initiative and overwhelm. Well, mercenaries have pretty high initiative, and they all have overwhelm as well. So I don't know if that's going to be very effective. And I'm not bringing him because he has very little health, and the archer, if he wants to shoot, he can hit this guy and he can do damage to him. So we're taking more of our tanky or some of our guys who at least have some range defense and a blade of armor to at least shrug off a hit. The mercenaries can be kind of tough to hit, so we've switched over to pole arms just to give us that little bit of bonus to hit. I'm keeping some of these hammers. I mean, these two guys have quick hands, so they can switch their swords if I need to. Mercenaries may have shields, so flail's fine to have, and yeah, whatever. I mean, these guys are, again, primarily here just to hold the line while the back line does the most of the damage. Anything else? I don't think so. These guys are actually running from me, which is good because my inventory is full, so if we can, I'll chase them. I'll stop in Finsterver, sell my stuff, then keep after them. That's right, keep running. I don't want to catch you quite yet. Yep, stay on the road. Let's see. Well, stop in town. Hopefully the bad guys don't keep running. It's kind of convenient that the world pauses while I'm hanging out in here. That I'm going to keep that. It goes for Grimvold, I think. One of my polearm dudes. I got plenty of good headgear. I've got plenty of good swords. Can get rid of those. Do I have... This is an extra hammer, and I took one away from Otto. He wasn't going to switch, so I just gave him a sword. Don't need that, don't need that. I don't need extra polearms, I don't think. I got plenty. Get rid of some of these bill hooks. We will keep the hammers. We'll keep 4 axes for using against strats. All 4 of my polearms can get those. Don't need those. Don't need those. I got plenty of backup shields if needed. And that looks like it. And we still have a crap load of stuff. But got plenty of food. We could pick up some tools while we're here. We're running a little low. Got enough ammo, but we're going to burn some up in this fight. Alright. Where were we? We're hitting these guys. I mean, this high ground's kind of interesting. I assume they're going to rush forward onto it, and then we'll have to fight them as well, but... Oh, that's a regular mercenary. The Master Archer would have hit me. I mean, if they want to come at me, this is fine. They haven't come far enough. I get to go on the high ground here, so that's good. Alright, so, no, you're not going to move forward. We're going to wait. Wait. You can come up here. I'm surprised the war dogs didn't just charge forward. I thought they were just kind of mindlessly aggressive, but Mercenary. So you still haven't seen the Master Archer yet. There he is. Crap, he's got an actual an armor-piercing weapon, which is not good. And like I said, he's not going to miss. Okay, well, we do have a flail to hit the shield man with. And you can see, like I said, it's a motley assortment of gear. This guy has riveted mail or some reinforced mail hauberk, which is good body armor, but no helmet. This guy has, I think that body armor is like 35. This guy's body armor is maybe 115, but no helmet. Same with him, really, but he's going to be harder to get. That's just a male coif. That's not a very good protective headgear. Same with that. This guy's body armor is pretty good. Actually, this guy is very heavily armored. This guy has very good body armor, but the helmet's the bottom of medium, I would say. So, let's see. I have a feeling if you step here, the archer's going to shoot you. Could be wrong. We kind of want the pole arm, the standard arm. Ow, he's gonna run. It's not worth. Not sure where he's going, but that'll work. I wonder if I can shoot the Master Archer. He's probably got good range defense as well, I'm assuming. 37. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. Well, we missed both, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's on low ground. I suppose it didn't help. He's behind a tree here. Crap. So, again, our ranged guys are the primary damage dealers. But they've got low ground, other stuff in the way, so I'm not in the best position. Missed again. Do I want him to stick around? Come into here. Hide. We'll let him shoot next turn, and then you can swing. Wilhelm. Wait, Wilhelm. Level 6 man. You're not the ideal guy to have out here. You're fine. You're stuck. You can't swing. You can swing, but it's not going to do much. Let's just break his shield, I guess. Not that it helps with him. You're in the low ground, so you can kill. That's not a good place to go, Mr. Dog. Ooh. Ow. Oh my gosh, it actually pierced him. So the archer, the Master Archer went and hurt Helmer. Sigurd is stuck for a turn. I gotta wait till you clear that dog out of the way. I got plenty of nets, which are annoying. Alright, we're gonna step on the low ground just so we can get the throwing weapons going. We gotta start killing some people. Dog, no. 92% chance to hit is pretty good. You gotta wait for Guido to move. I'm gonna risk you staying here. If you shield wall, you'll probably be okay, I assume. You can take a swing at him and step forward. You're gonna wait. I have a feeling we're gonna let Wilhelm step up and try to kill this guy first. Never mind. Ooh, you got a polearm looking at you, man. Oh, that's interesting. breaking out a net is based off of your melee skill, but if he's overwhelmed, I don't know if that reduces it and it causes a problem or not. Let's push him back. You're fine. You can help here. Actually, I mean, sorry, but let's help out with the dog. That's not where the dog needed to go. I mean, Grimner could run forward like a mad lad, but he just gets shot. You know, actually, he probably couldn't. He gets stuck here. Is there anything Grimner can do? 1, 2. I mean, he could whip, but that's not going to help. I guess we'll just do this. This is not a good spot to be either. I don't know what kind of weapon that guy has, but it's probably two-handed and nasty. Let's go over here. Then next turn we can step up here. Good. Fine. I can take that. Yeah, well. Sorry, Poochie. That'll work. We can release our dog. Oh no. That dog got wrecked. This guy is not very well armed, though. A mid-tier hammer. We'll have to wait. If Magnus can step out of the way, he can step forward and throw. That's a little dangerous. Okay, that's a lot dangerous, actually. I was hoping for a lucky headshot. Didn't get it. He's got plenty of armor, though. I think he can take a few hits if needed. Let's go here. We can at least hold up that archer and help our dog out. Sure, you can come here and swing at him. You're going to wait. You can step forward and use your pike on him. What do you have? Melee and range skill is down. I think that's okay. You can still put pressure on that guy. You can put pressure on the archers. You can keep trying to bust out. Hard to hit. Yeah. Okay. You're going to step out of the way. You're going to step up and hit that guy. That didn't do much damage at all. He's got battle forged, I guess. That could have something to do with it. But if we hit him enough, I'm sure we can pierce his armor. There we go. Okay, help. He didn't shoot. He moved. He got hit again, but Nimble is helping out quite a bit. That was a good move, getting up to the high ground. We can actually get into melee with the Master Archer now, though, with Baldwin here. So that will be good if we can shut him down. No! Poochie. Let's keep hitting this guy. Now we can convert over. That guy is heavily armored, no doubt about it. Cover. Miss. He's gonna go in one turn. Let's step back. You can step up and swing. That's a good hit. Step up and swing. Why'd you knock him? Oh, I can't shield wall him. That's impressive. Let's defend, I guess. Oh, That's a good hit. Let's go for the bonus to hit. Worked. Let's start fucking this guy up. Let's come over here. This guy is confident. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Why don't you move forward? They're not inspiring either of them, but we'll survive. Go head up. We can afford to take a hit. Good, good, good. Yeah, he's done. Sure, go ahead and defend. Oh, he's just got a spiked weapon. That's not going to do it. We're going to reload. We're going to step down and take a shot at you. You can step forward and hit him. You are going to try to take a shot at him and finish him. Oh, come on. Look at that. The guy is dead. No, you can't hit anything. You could hit him. You can, 1, 2, 3. You could get into melee here. I was thinking about releasing the dog, but it'll be better if he's the one swinging. Why don't you come up here to help out? You can help out against this master archer. You can just run forward. Nope. You can just defend. And we'll hit this guy. We won't. 73. That's the difference. But, well, I guess he's injured, which doesn't help. But Otto has very high melee. Helmer has mediocre melee. Good. And run forward. Careful, Poop. That's not the best person to attack. Good. Wilhelm, you're not going to get a chance. Well, you could swing at him before he runs, I suppose. Take a shot. Oh, the dog's in the way. That's too bad. Probably can't reach him yet. Step up and hit this guy. Step up and finish this guy. Not quite. Let's go here. We'll let this guy have a shot at him. Try to get some more experience. Guido, you're going to wait. He's exhausted, at least. Let's swarm this guy. There we go. He didn't make it. Although I think Guido might have killed him. Oh, he got the dagger perk. It's not going to save him, but it's kind of annoying. Wilhelm got a hit, but he didn't get the kill. Guido might get the kill, though. Aww. Yep, he's running now. Come on. And he can't get away. So I gotta try to finish him. Oh, the dog got him. Fed him to, although we lost a couple dogs that fight, and we took some injuries. At least one from the crossbow. I'm not sure about what Kurt's injury is from. Sigurd leveled up, but he's already max level. Unfortunately, no unique items. 230 for 30. That sounds heavy. 260 for 32. Okay, well that sounds heavier. that sounds less efficient. We'll try to take it all, though. Let's take a look at that one set. What am I thinking of? The sellsword armor. 260 for 32. When you do the lone wolf beginning, I think your lone wolf starts with sellsword's armor and a longsword. 260 for 32 versus 260, 32. Okay, 285 for 40. And 230. That's 230 for 30. That's 260 for 32. Then maybe it is an efficient set of armor, and this is the more inefficient one. Anyway, so we need to go through here again, repair the valuable stuff, although we're just going to turn right back around and sell it. And Sigurd, you've got melee, or ranged, you've got that. I mean, what should we give you? It's a little silly, but I kind of like him being able to hit stuff in melee. I don't know why. It's probably not the most effective or efficient, but it's something that makes him a little different. So, fixing quickly here. Farmer. Treasure. House Hedden. I'm assuming House Hedden is what I'm working for that leaves nearby. So we're just gonna, just gonna wait. Not my business. All right. Let's come into here. Again, sell stuff we don't need. We might keep that armor. And if that's the case, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. We don't need those. We just need one backup heavy helm. 280, 215. 90 and 4. Yeah. Get rid of a couple swords. Gonna need the clubs for hexing. Don't need that one though. Don't need that. Only need one flail. Don't need that. Should probably give the dagger to somebody. 2 bill hooks is fine. Don't need those. Don't need that. Yeah, prices here are not great, but I can go right back out, so it's worth getting it all out of my inventory. I was looking for a dagger to give to somebody. They've all got them. You've got one. Archers don't need them. You've got 2. You're like some cosplaying weeb. Okay. Okay. You've got a dagger and a sword, which you don't need. I probably just stuck it in his inventory to get it out of here so I could carry more stuff. Yeah. You're not going to be doing a lot of stabbing for armor. You can carry one, though. Although I was considering making you a 0 stamina kind of guy. We'll see. Once you heal up, I assume this place does not have a temple for healing as anything nearby. Normally I don't use it, but I kind of want to go fight this last location. Nope. I'm going to go try to take out the smelters up here. But I've already got 3 people with injuries now, and 2 of them are some of my better fighters. So, now the good news is, I mean, good. It's going to sound a little weird, but it's only affecting their melee skill, which isn't really their strong suit anyway. Again, they're 75% defensive in the way meat shield, so that part is unaffected. The 25% of them it does damage is the part that's affected. So, you know, they're still mostly combat effective. I saw these guys earlier and they were fleeing from me. Oh, did they have any tools here? And there's an enemy company coming at me, which I don't want to deal with. Now, I can kill those guys, but that's not what I'm after right now. I want to see if I can take out the smelter up here and complete my contract completely. I think, considering the amount of destruction I've done already, I'll get full credit for the mission, but you know, we're professionals. We want to we don't aim for the minimum. We aim to please and overachieve. Dun, dun, dun. All right, you gotta be a little careful. There were quite a few large companies. There's some footprints from one of them. Oh no! I mean, that's tempting. I do like to fight those. Some orc footprints over there, or I should say greenskin. They could be goblins. Wouldn't want to offend anybody. Offend any greenskins in the audience. Alright, what do we got here? Some footmen, a few billmen, a few arbalisters, a standard bearer, and a few warlocks. That does not look very heavily defended at all, which is good. Because I'm not in top form for fighting. Melee defense and initiative, I don't care about. Let's get... we'll keep the pole arms, because they're more accurate. Let's swap you in. Everybody's armor fixed up. You're healed. I don't know why you're... you. I don't know why your armor is still damaged. That was a while ago, but whatever. Sigmund is not top level yet. We should probably try to level him up. Let's put him in for you. Actually, let's put him in for you. I mean, Guido is kind of a rock for the company. The dude's kind of a beast, especially considering he's a butcher. He came out okay. I'm kind of regretting not making him a two-handed guy. He could have been. I wasn't expecting his stats, although I didn't put anything into melee defense, so he would have gotten beat up. He's not ideal for that role, but other than that, he's come out pretty well. Okay, this should be fine. Let's take these guys out. In fact, I'm probably going to skip this fight just for time's sake, because it's going to be straightforward. But we'll see the end result. But we should be able to win this pretty easily. And again, I'm going to be trying to feed kills to Wilhelm, probably Sigmund, and Roderick here. So, see you in a bit. So, as expected, fight went pretty well. Did anyone get hit? Yeah, a few little nicks and cuts here and there, but not too bad. We did. I mean, we didn't feed a whole lot of kills, but Wilhelm here got 1. Roderick got 2. 470 experience and 235. And you can see most of our dudes got high 150s, so, or high mid-hundreds. So overall, we'd fed some kills to them, relatively effective. Again, not a lot of loot, but better than nothing. And actually, we've still got plenty of time left, so we're going to head back. Actually, first, we did get a level up here on Wilhelm, our two-handed flail dude. Alright, so first of all, we actually have to consider... Well, he's going to get Battle Forged, so regardless of what we pick, might as well take that one. And... so... I mean, he's already got a decent amount of armor on him. Although he does already have brawny, so that kind of helps. But what's the two-handed flail look like on him? Yeah. I mean, he'll get a little more weight to get up to max armor, but maybe trying for the crazy zero fatigue thing isn't going to be the best. Maybe we do need to put some points into fatigue. If he could ever roll. Jeez. I mean, I have to, even if it's only 2, I have to put the points into it. He does not need to carry that in the back right now, though. All right. So we're going to come over here, come down here. We're going to look for that caravan, which probably got... Oh. Did they just walk by us? 27 dudes? Either they're chasing something else or they're afraid of us. I don't think they're afraid of me. There's the tracks of the caravan. Oh, well. Caravan good. 30 dudes bad. Of course, we could just try to trick them. All right. God, it's not even fair. Does anyone have the student perk or the lessons still going? No. Okay. So I'm going to take some of my guys out of the line. You need to stay in, though. Take some of my veterans out of the line. And let my noobs get a few easy experience here. So, see you in a bit. This caravan should be a cakewalk, as they say. Well, I played around a bit. I gave Wilhelm a two-handed flail, since that was his goal, and I was fighting some chumps. He didn't hit anybody. He actually got hit by a stick and stunned, so he missed out on most of it. Roderick, though, I gave him a two-handed sword. Again, just kind of for the lulz. But he managed to chop somebody up. And Sigmund, our kind of berserker, mediocre two-handed sword guy, he wrecked some face. I mean, fighting chumps with a two-handed sword is kind of where you want to be. So he did all right. All that looks good. Oh, perfectly full. And now I realize I was mistaken. Roderick, who just leveled up, he's the guy who I was considering making a 0 fatigue guy. Because he is not heavily armored, and he's already very encumbered. And yeah, he's probably not going to get any higher. But if we ignore fatigue and we boost up his other stats, and if we give him, we can still give him very heavy armor, he can be very defensive, and he can still do a lot of damage, and with the iron lung, he could still occasionally do multiple attacks or things. So I don't know if I'll give him berserk, because that may be infrequent. Let's take a look. He doesn't need brawny, because he's just going to be overwhelmed regardless. He might get quick hands, actually, so he doesn't have to move. He can switch to a reach weapon and swing that. That also means he probably... Well, he doesn't need bags and belts, because if he's got extra stuff in his inventory, it doesn't matter if it weighs him down a bit. Interesting. Alright, so I had to step away for a minute. Kind of lost where I was, but I think we were talking about Roderick. Just kind of going forward, which perks to pick, where to go, what weapon to pick. I think ultimately, if we take a weapon perk, he could, if he's overloaded and he's got very little fatigue, he could still use Berserk potentially every other turn. If he swings a weapon like this two-handed sword, it takes 15 right now. But if he had the sword perk, for example, 25% less fatigue buildup. I don't know if they round or not, but 20%, instead of 15, 20% would be taking 3 off. So it's 12 fatigue. He gains 18 a turn, swings. Let's see, he hits something. He loses 12, so he's got 6 left over. Next turn, he gets 18, fatigue back. He's got 24. As long as he kills something with his first swing, he can swing again and hit a second target. And then the next round he'd get to swing once, and the round after that he could swing twice. So Berserk is potentially on the table. I don't think any of these special skills would be. I mean, it's 30 fatigue. Even if you take 25% off, I suppose, I mean, that would be less than 24. So he could do a regular swing and then a specialty swing the next turn. Then he wouldn't need Berserk. So you have to make a decision, what's more important. You want to do 1.5 powerful swings a turn, or one swing and then and the nice thing about split and stuff is you can reach the back line, you can hit multiple people and buff his defense with reach advantage. Or you could give him quick hands and he could just switch to a pull weapon like an axe or something, and he could reach in the back. If that's the case, you wouldn't want to give him like sword, because then there's no reach weapon for a sword. But he could switch to a hammer or an axe, and again get the reduced fatigue for that swing, so he could do a Berserk swing the next turn. So which one do we pick? All right, typically I like hammers, but I've got plenty of guys with the hammer perk. I think we're gonna go with axe. It's a nice powerful one. I don't have anyone who's spec'd for axe with two-handed weapons primarily, and it does have an effective reach weapon as well. So we'll go with axe, and we'll call him axe fatigue 0, and we'll see if that prompts me as I'm leveling him up. That's going to be an odd duck right there, but we'll eventually have to give him. We'll have to give him a bunch of other perks as well. In the meantime, we need to flee from the Yerstall company here. Where are we going? We've already raided this. We're heading back south, I think, to Nadelfesta, I assume is where we got this contract from. Let's avoid these boys. I believe we were actually chasing a different caravan originally, and we stumbled across a separate one. That must be their footsteps there. Where are they going? You can try to track them down. They're not that fast. You have to be a little careful around your stall just to make sure no militia pops out. I don't see their footsteps anymore though, so they may have stopped in this town. Nope, there they go. Maybe we can catch them afterwards. Hell yeah. Only 5 dudes. That's even more pathetic than before. He doesn't have quick hands. I suppose we'll let him have this axe instead of a two-handed axe. No, the two-handed axe is funnier. And we can give him even heavier armor. 185, 240. Completely loaded up. That's just kind of ridiculous. Sure. I mean, realistically, this is still kind of hard to hit with for him. Maybe a two-handed sword with the bonus to hit would be better, since some of these guys are lame anyway. Alright, we're not going to watch this fight, but I'll show you the aftermath, the bloody aftermath. So, see you in a bit. Well, I tried to give Wilhelm multiple opportunities, and he flubbed them all. So it ended up being Roderick here who got the kills, because I got tired of waiting for Wilhelm. And I let Sigmund, he needed to level up, so he's now max level, so at least that part worked out. Lame loot, although there's some food at least. We can get rid of this 2 food. Anything else? That's gonna spoil. We'll go through that pretty quickly. Let's get that. Some ham. We're going ham. And actually, I can probably get rid of some of these arrows. That's fine. Not a big deal. All right. Let's see about our archer leveling up. Another kind of oddball build, but it's been working okay for me. Obviously, we're going to take that. Not great melee or range defense. Oh, but he's giving him, that's why I've been giving him dodge and everything. He's already doing pretty well here. I don't want him running out of fatigue. So an extra 4 will make a big difference, actually. Not a lot of health, unfortunately, but... Alright. What do we got here for options? Killing Frenzy is probably a must-have. Berserk is probably another nice-to-have. Although that just means he'll sprint and then flame out pretty quickly. Gifted is always handy. I mean, give him another 3 in range skill. But not absolutely essential. He does have a lot of spare fatigue, though, really. I mean, he's at 95 because he's nimble here, so maybe we can afford to have him. I mean, what's it take to shoot? 12 fatigue. So really, if he shoots twice, he's doing 24. He gets 15 back, so he's burning up 9 fatigue a turn. I mean, that will add up over time, but it does take a while. Well, I think we certainly want this one. And... you know, I almost always take Berserk. Let's go with this one. He can shoot for a while, and if he recovers... no, doesn't make any sense. Does it? Because he can't shoot a whole bunch because he doesn't have Berserk. We'll go with that. That's probably... oh, never gave him quick hands. I spent a lot of points on relentless, dodge, and nimble, so I wish that one, for some reason, it doesn't stand out very much. Like the red and everything, the colors stand out in some of these, but nimble kind of looks black and white anyway, like you never picked it. Anyway, 95 is pretty good. He'll get to shoot for a while before getting tired, so. Alright, we're going to head back south again. See you there. Oh yeah, it told me I had time to head back to Trogan. I guess we took our contract up here, not at Nadelfesta, so a bit of a detour. I'm glad they told me before I got down to Nadelfesta. Although, man, I'd like to stop there and restock. I don't know how big a deal it is if I step away for a bit. Just a minor detour. Yep, so far so good. We'll see how this goes. So Kurt here, being a barbarian, decided to trash the local town. But, you know, actually in some ways it's... oh, I didn't realize I had to pay up front. Oh well. It's nice we have lowered his pay quite a bit. He's disgruntled, but he'll get over it. So this is actually a good long-term investment, and since this campaign has been going on for a while, hopefully we'll recoup our 600 crowns fairly quickly. We completed the contract, got our 2,600 gold or whatever. Now, well, now we're going to check this place out. Although, it's probably Ancient Undead, which are probably my least favorite to fight. It's tough. It's tough between Ancient Undead and Goblins. Goblins are just more annoying. Ancient Undead was just a huge horde of polearms behind them. And, unlike humans, like with footmen, I can chew through with my ranged attacks. It's not really an option against... yeah, look at this. An ancient priest. That's another guy I don't normally fight. I can't even remember what they do. But ultimately, There's no no champions or potential legendary items. So we may come up here. We'll see if my wreckage of the Northern Kingdoms is enough to end the war. That's a friendly one. And if not, we'll look up here for barbarian locations to raid, because we're always good at taking those guys out. So we'll get back once we see something. Hey, look, there's some snow on holds. Only 4, so it should be an easy fight. And this is a good opportunity again for some of our newer guys to get a little bit of experience. I popped out the 2 top tier anti-armor archers. They're still great, but I don't think they're essential for this fight. And actually, between my standard bearer Sigmund, who has the fearsome perk, and Kurt, who has the fearsome perk, I'm hoping we can actually drop resolve and make some of these guys flee pretty early, especially with him if he's spraying shots out. So we'll see how that works. It's just a lot of fear compared to what I've normally used. So I will report at the end. I think this fight will be pretty easy, but I'll let you know how it goes. I actually got roughed up a little bit. Some of our new guys here. Sprained ankle. I suppose for fighting a giant beast like that, a sprained ankle is not too bad. I was pretty successful in feeding kills to these 2. And you can see it's quite a bit of experience in the big scheme of things, but not enough to level them up, unfortunately. But we did get a number of pelts, so that's good. We can work on some more additional padding, which is always nice. And we will continue our wanderings looking for encampments. And while we're wandering around, looks like the war between the noble houses is over. And we celebrate, we get a little rowdy, and then we talk trash to House Hedden a bit, and then we party some more. And everyone's, well, I can't say everyone's happy. Everyone's at least in a better mood. Let's take a look. Oh, so these guys are still hostile to us. I thought when I had played before, at the end of the war, the houses went back to neutral. I guess not. That's a little unfortunate, because I was hoping to do some work with these guys. Maybe I'll have to lay off the destruction for a bit. I did hurt them quite a bit. They're probably not very happy. Let's take a look here. Yeah, they're about as about as unhappy as possible. Well, I know I took side the war, but the war is over. You respected the authority of one of their treasurers. Look, see, there's nothing here. Okay. Well, you know, I could replace him with somebody else. Maybe like the agent? No. Is it the negotiator? Makes good relationships with faction decay slower and bad relations recover faster. I don't normally hire this guy, but I've gotten plenty of money out of the other guy. I don't need the little bit of money for discovering locations anymore, and improving relations with these places may be better for me. The drill sergeant probably isn't as important either, although I do have a decent number of people always in the back row, so helping them not lose morale is probably handy. 20,000 for a wagon. It's going to take a while. This guy's handy. This guy's handy still. Although we haven't seen many champions recently. That's a little disappointing. Alright, well, we're going to try to sneak away back to Natal Festa. And yeah, as much as I should probably fight the undead, I may go out here and scan these orcs again. I enjoy fighting them much more than undead. So we'll see how that goes. Well, time for a new ambition. This one's tempting because I want to go fight orcs anyway, and a unique item would be nice. Apparently, since I've stalled out for a while on completing some of the ambitions, I haven't done this relatively easy one. Win a battle against 12 or more enemies. We've been doing that pretty consistently. And I am not an ally with a noble house yet. I'm kind of surprised. Let's see. Awarded equipment unique to the noble house with which you ally. I don't remember ever getting this one. Well, let's do this one first. We should knock this one out quickly. And then, I mean, the next fight, hopefully, we'll complete this one. And then we can do this. So, straightforward. I was actually going to come down and take a look at this place. And after traveling far and wide, or at least pretty far, we've come across this little group of 13 orc hunters. So that'll, like I said, our next fight should clear up this little ambition. Not a difficult fight. I did make sure to bring all 3 of my archers. We should absolutely destroy these lightly armored guys. It's a little risky bringing my new guys in, but I think this will be a good chance for them to get some experience, so it's worth it. And yeah. Oh, I also bought some more mushrooms at one of these places, so if I do end up getting into a fight with maybe some orc warriors, Guido and some of my guys in the back line with hammers, they can trip out on mushrooms and just do even more damage and smash through armor. Yeah, they'll get hit more easily too, but I think we have enough damage output that if there's a handful of enemy orc warriors, it'll be worth chewing through their armor to kill them quickly. So, but we're gonna kill these guys, and I'll be back with you soon. Well, aside from Sigurd actually getting hit in the head by a orc berserker with an axe, which thankfully was just one hit and he came out okay. Yeah, other than that, went pretty well. No incredible loot, unfortunately. That's the lot of fighting orc berserkers and young, and no level ups, but you know, one step closer. So we will continue on, and we'll see. We should get this ambition credit pretty soon. That'll boost our morale even more. Well, we did get the ambition. We did find a location, and it's kind of sad. I mean, it's many orc berserkers as opposed to the other one that had maybe some and some, but still should not be too difficult. So we won't watch this one, shall we? Let's take a look. Well, you definitely need a new helmet. That one's going to take away a bit of your nimbly, but it's probably worth it. I also got burned a bit because he didn't have a weapon to actually fight with, because we overloaded them with spears from my last fight. I don't think he's going to need extra bolts at this point, although we will keep just in case. But this guy actually is better at melee, so let's give him a sword. You have less accuracy. Let's give you the spear. You've got a Lamo spear and lots of arrows and a shield. I think everything else is okay. It's a little risky because these guys were unable to just wreck people like Guido here can, but it worked out. And we let our dogs loose and didn't lose any, despite having orc berserkers running around. So, yep, I think we're fine. Let's go for it. Alright, so we've got, this must be mystery meat they talk about. Now, the good news is this will break up their advance a little bit. The bad news is this gives them some cover as they come up, and ideally I'm going to shoot up their archers. So, yeah, they're all hidden. Okay, I would like to hit that guy if I can. Nobody has a clear well, you might have a clear shot at him. These guys are all very well protected, though. 1, 2. You could do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could shoot once from here and step back, which might be worth it. Hey, hurt his arm. That's a good one. Didn't hurt his arm, but we did hit him. We need to shield wall to reduce the chances of being stunned. It won't eliminate it, but it will reduce it, I think. We need to protect our archers, although he is not nearly the damage dealer these two are. He can step back. That way if they push, though I don't know if these guys can push through. I think orc warriors can charge, hit, and actually push in. The young just stun. I don't know. Berserkers don't charge very much. You can step back too, I guess. Do you have shots at anybody? I mean, him. He's not really a problem. And you can spray one into here. Hey. Reducing an orc berserker's initiative is good. Let's just go first. He can wait. No one should be able to do a regular attack this turn. 2 steps. So overwhelming isn't important right now. I think the charge may be considered an attack, so overwhelming him might help reduce that. We'll just do the 1. Yeah, and if they want to just walk into melee so I can beat the hell out of them, that's ideal. And he failed to stun me, which is also ideal. Let's hit this guy. He's a little far away, so he won't do max damage, but he does have a pierced arm, so we'll do bonus damage for that. Didn't kill him, but he probably wishes he was dead. This is a little more scary. Let's wait here. Yeah. Guido, why don't you let the dog loose and hit this guy? Yep, these guys have no armor, so these dogs will actually do some decent damage against them. He's in melee, he's in melee. These guys are coming through. I could step forward. I did not scare him. Step back. You could step forward, but if we don't kill him, he's going to step up and swing back, and these guys could come through. Which is also scary. Yeah, we'll see. Let's put a shot into him. And a heavy javelin into him. Pierced his hand, so at least he's less accurate. Now, the tricky part is what to do about him. I could step forward and swing at him. I don't think I'll kill him in one shot. He does have a ripped ear, which lowers his initiative, but he probably is still faster than Torvald here. Let's shield wall and see what he does. Here, however, well, I wanted to hit that guy. It didn't work very well. He's unhappy. Let's finish him off and start working on him. Did not work. It's a little bit risky. We'll see what he does. He's probably going to come in here and hit him. The good thing is, well, this guy could step up here and take a swing at one of them and ignore their shield, which would be unfortunate. Good dog. Let's overwhelm this guy, or maybe kill him. Okay, yeah, bad, but acceptable, painful, but we can deal with it. All right. Throwing weapon is going to take this guy out. So this is the new priority. That's a good hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not inspired, but we should be able to kill him. You could just stab him, probably. This guy's already pretty hurt. You have to kill him. And then probably have to hurt this guy. This guy's fleeing, so let's take out this guy. This guy will help you, and if you fail to kill, the dog might actually do it for you. Okay, neither one did. How worried am I? I mean, I could rotate. Oh, I don't want to put the archer up there, though. No, that wouldn't work either. Well, let's just hit this guy, then. You can try to hit this guy and save your buddy. Oh, God, you both missed. They were in the 90-somethings. I mean, come on. You've already gone. 1, 2, 3. You can whip him. He has no armor. I don't know if another whip will kill him. Apparently not. Apparently I should have just disarmed him. Alright, problem solved there. Problem solved there. Problem solved there. You don't see berserkers flee too much, so he must be very worried. Oh, that was a bad move, Mr. Dog. I cannot guarantee your safety. Exactly. I mean, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let's come up here and just kill that guy. Kill that guy. We want to try our newer guys, killing him. You can try to kill him, though. He's hurting. He's done. Good. Yeah, let's go for this guy. Let's be crazy. Didn't quite get him. Hey, we did scare that guy a little bit, though. Oh, shit. You don't have a shield. Well, he has a flail, so maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, this is going to be a little dangerous. I really didn't plan this one through very well. Hey, he did the big swing, so we did okay. Roderick, you failed. I'll let him take a shot. Wilhelm, berserker kill for you. Hey, Roderick got a level up, and Wilhelm got quite a bit of experience. Actually, everyone did all right. Oh, I was like, hey, a shield. Oh, wait, it's just my shield. It just got smashed, isn't it? These chains are worth a deal. And this two-handed axe is worth a lot. Actually, these cleavers are good, too. Good. No named items or anything, but we got something out of it. And that's our first orc encampment, although we don't have that ambition, so it's doesn't get a bonus credit, but we're trying to kill orcs anyway, because I hate them. I think we'll call it good now. We've hit about the hour mark, so good luck in your adventures. Next time, we'll swoop through down here and see how many orcs we can slaughter. It's always a good time. Bye for now.